So, there's an ever so slight problem. I couldn't find anything... Are you... Okay, it's just dirt. I thought it was something coming out of your... Never mind. As I was saying, there's a slight problem. I couldn't find anywhere to sleep. Anywhere that's at least remotely safe. However, I found the Tower of London. And pretty sure it's full of cannibals. And so, originally I was like, you know, maybe that's not a terrible place to try and get some sleep. But no. No, it is indeed a terrible place to try and get some sleep. Oh god. Oh god, okay. Winston, we have to leave. Don't know if you've noticed, but I don't think we're quite welcome in the Tower of London anymore. Come on, move. God, Jesus, there's like 50 bloody turrets over there. Speaking of turrets... Minefield. Okay. Got it. That was dangerous. But we got it. Now, sneaking around in the middle of the night in, I'm assuming is one of the most dangerous parts of London, is not exactly my idea of fun. However, Das Bote von Anderen. Anderen, right? This caught my attention. From all the way over there on the bridge, I saw that there appears to be a German U-boat. Now, it isn't really shaped like any U-boat I know, but maybe it's just a weird angle for the hatch to be protruding. Let's see. Okay. Musket in hand, we will drive off.
Seid still. Habt ihr das gehört?
Hello, who is there?
Wieso sprecht ihr Englisch?
Idiot, remember where you are?
Klar weiß ich das. Ihr denn etwa nicht?
How could I forget?
Finally, someone has found us. We're saved.
Or they're doomed.
Es gibt Hoffnung für jeden, der danach strebt, sich zu verbessern.
Hello, guten Tag, or it's actually not guten Tag, it's guten Nacht. Mein Name ist Stefan. That's about all the German I know.
I'm Hans. That's Otto. And our tin friend sitting down over there is Helmut.
We're just three Germans having a good time debating fun things like ontology and epistemology.
I could help, that's my idea of fun as well. Well, not really, but...
My apologies. I will strive to do better.
scheint ruhig zu sein. Ihr habt doch nicht etwa Angst, oder?
You know, I understood some of that.
Don't speak German, Emanuel.
Es ist äußerst wichtig, dass ich mit dieser Person spreche. Lernt diesen Menschen Deutsch zu sprechen, bitte. Es ist ein Notfall.
Excuse us a moment. Emmanuel, I am not too sure that's practicable. To learn a language is difficult for the biologically impaired.
Die Grammatik schwierig sein, aber ihr müsst diesen Menschen über Goethes wahre Freud in einer echten deutschen Stimme aufklären.
Maybe we should get to know our guest a little before assuming they would love German poetry. Unless you want to learn German.
I already speak German. I'd love to learn German. I can't really say I speak German. I understood parts of that, not the entire thing, though. Like a few words littered in between those sentences. I'd love to learn German.
Otto, Hans wird hier weitermachen. Helmut, ich traue darauf, dass ihr diese Aufgabe meistern werdet.
Are we gonna start singing
Helmut is up to the task of
Ich habe einen Kameraden?
Und warum nicht genau? Ich verstehe, dass sich legalisch fühlt, weil unsere Diskussion über Natur und Realität führt. Aber
Oh, no. Let's not do that now. I understood that last part.
The difficulty of teaching us biologically impaired is that it can take a long time for us to learn such things.
even with a very experienced teacher. And Helmut is no teacher at all.
Okay.
Stehe. Nun ja, in diesem Fall sollte ich wohl lernen, Englisch zu sprechen.
I'm not sure our guest would be able to teach you English either.
I understood that, actually. I knew that's what he said. Why does it matter? I've opened the door. You can leave now. I don't have time for this. Look, I'd be willing to try. It's not like I've been doing this for a living for, you know. Anyways, that's just something from my past life. Yeah, I'd be willing to try. Let me think now. Grammar and structure are probably good places to start, especially with your native language being what it is, yes?
Is das sein Ernst?
I don't think this is possible, but I have another idea. Our issue isn't faculty. Emmanuel can understand what you're saying, but there is a component preventing him from speaking English. If we can replace his speech module, he'd be able to speak to all of us. Would you be willing to help us?
Yeah, sure. It's just, help a sentient submarine speak English. You know what? Why not?
Sehen, dass ich eine Bombe bin und kein U-Boot.
Emmanuel would like to remind you that he's a bomb, not a submarine. What a wonderful idea this is.
That was confidential. Never mind. When you have the component, return here and I'll
So
install.
U-96 is in fact not a Unterseeboote. Despite carrying the designation U. It is in fact a bomb. An atomic bomb, I would assume. German officer hat. Okay, well, I don't suppose you would mind me picking up a couple of things and clearing out the workplace and the workstations here. I need this if I'm gonna go and fetch you your speech module. Or at least that's what I'm gonna tell them. Genuine question though, does how do I put this? Well, radio thing with tubes. No, not this. Radio thing again. High powered magnet. Okay. Transmitter. Radio thing with tubes. That's... What a description, honestly. Don't have a card to access that part of the... Or did I misunderstand? I think I misunderstood. This is an Unterseeboote, or a U-boat. It's just that Helmut, the AI, is actually the bomb, not the entire ship. Or, it is a ship of type, right? That's an underwater ship, so submarine, but yes, anyways. So the AI is actually just the bomb itself, not the entire U-boat. In other words, I don't think the U-boat can do things on its own, and the AI can't maybe, I don't know, activate the engines, launch torpedoes, or I don't know, something along those lines, right? It probably can't do that, but it can blow itself up. Supposedly. Makes sense, right? That would make sense, because this is indeed a U-boat. The fact that you happen to have attached an atomic bomb to it doesn't make it not a U-boat anymore suddenly. It's like, the same with any submarine, really. Just because it carries nuclear warheads doesn't mean it's a nuclear warhead carrier. It's just it's a submarine that happens to be armed with this thing as well. It just, happens to be armed with bomb. I was hoping to spend the night in a U-boat. That would be one hell of a story to tell, right? Could you imagine? Now, where did you spend last night? Well, at the local pub. You at the local hotel. You in a German U-boat. Huh? Well, unfortunately, not to be. And I am still gonna be on the lookout for, Oh God! Oh God! No! Ow! Why did it break? Ouch! Oh, I am... Oh. Okay, what can I do? I have medication for this, do I not? I have Radaways, but I also think I have something here that's... Rad's minus 400. Rad's minus 210. Magic Milk, Rad's minus 800. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Is that going to get rid of all of them? Not all of them, but enough. Let's go Nuka-Cola. Iron Brew. Pepper, just pepper. You know what? Pepper with a side of ribeye steak. That'll help. And then let's also wash that down with some Radaway, because I have so much of it. I might as well. Alright, I am healed. Though only for the time being. Let's get out of here. Right, I just realized I walked up to them in military police, or it's not. It says military police on the helmet. I'm pretty sure it's just riot gear, but anyways, yeah, I walked up to them in like police riot gear. I may have given them some PTSD flashbacks had they been more prone to it. Of course, had I known I was going into a German U-boat, I probably would have prepared accordingly, but... Well, it's not even the fact that I'm going into a German U-boat, it's the fact that I'm going into a German U-boat with Germans still inside it. As in from the war. That's what really got me. Ferryman's Dockhouse. Is this where he resides when he's on this side of the river, and Churchill, you found something. Well, take it easy, we're getting there, and... Right, yeah. Okay, we'll grab it. We will grab it. I just wanna... Oh, I can sleep here. Nice. Okay, do I want to sleep here is a different question. Military cooler. Clarity Roy blood pack. Very nice. Fishing rod. Let's not disturb the fishing rods of, mein lieber Freund. I will stop, I swear. It's about all the German I know. A couple of words here and there and a couple of phrases, but... Anyways, hello! Yes. Archie and the Fetterman. Hello.
Hold in there, friend. You'll be as good as new.
3PO? Is that C3? No, never mind.
One more reboot. Now,
You made it!
Me? Yeah, sure I did. Of course I did.
do me a favor.
Archie, there's something horribly wrong with your face. Activate the beacon.
There you go.
Oh.
Try switching on your navigation system.
Navigation systems online.
Did it work?
Yes.
Well, don't sound too enthused.
You want Churchill to take a wee on it? Maybe that'll help.
I hope the journey wasn't too formidable.
No, it was alright.
Getting over the Thames is no easy feat without a vessel.
I've noticed. Who's your robot friend? What happened?
This is Barry, my dear seafaring friend. A flock of pigeons laid a nest in his circuits. They washed up on the rocks. I'm not sure which happened first.
Right. What about those underground... What about that? Well, actually, okay. One thing at a time. What do these beacons do? I have an inclination as to what they might, but why don't you tell me?
Barry's navigation data corrupted. Had to be wiped.
Right, and now you need me to,
He needs to sail between places. Acting as a kind of waypoint.
Right, yeah.
Without them, he'd be bobbing around aimlessly like a jellyfish. There's quite a few beacons along the Thames.
Okay. What about that underground lab?
We retraced the boy's steps while searching for spare parts. For
Oh, you did that. I don't need to do that with you. Okay, nice.
road. The entrance is beneath that old monument. The tall one with the golden urn atop a pillar. From what I've heard, it was built to commemorate the first Great Fire of London.
Okay. Interesting. You say the first. How many Great Fires of London have there been?
There was the original. That was before the war.
Right.
Then there was the war. That was the second one.
Right.
Then we had another one 50 years ago. And that's it for now.
For now. Very
This is
important.
history.
Okay. Did you go in? I'm assuming they didn't. But yeah, did you go in?
No. We kept a fair distance.
Yeah, thought so. Do you want to come with me? He'll offer if he wants to come with me. Right, thanks, I'll be on my way.
Those people I was with, they're the closest thing I have to family. Please rescue them. Or find out what happened. If you do, I'll know where that ghoul was headed. The one I escaped with.
Okay.
He might be able to help you. He said he knew about other labs.
Okay.
Here's that key the boy swiped. Good luck.
Right. I will go and check that out right now. Archie, for the love of God, wash your face with something. Maybe not the water from the Thames, but find some relatively decent Water that's not horribly irradiated or dirty, and wash your face, because, good God, it's difficult to look at. Roast. Right, we can roast a couple of things now that we have access to this here. Raised grain, dirty water for a noodle cup, sure. Right, that'll do for now. Excellent. Where's my cigar? There we go. Much better. All right. Do we go to the lab immediately is the question. Well, I reckon so, because, you alright? Something ahead? I'm pretty sure you can smell an enemy ahead. Right, before we get into too much combat, what do I have? 13 balls for the musket. A service rifle with also 13 rounds. 17 shells in the shotgun. And a whole heap of ammunition for the revolver. I also have 7 fragmentation mines now, which is not bad at all. It could be very helpful. Okay, tell you what. For all I know, we're going to find a metric ton of stuff in the lab. Okay, Churchill, you really need to calm down. Winston, stop growling. We're trying to keep a low profile, goddammit. Also, for the longest time, I was hoping I can get some sleep, but... What on earth is a cyber pigeon? I got too bloody terrified of it. I missed it. Although, you gotta admit, if the lab is being guarded by cyber pigeons, it may be that it's not the most secure facility known to mankind. Why is there blood splattering out of the cyber pigeon? That's very concerning. Also, where is the cyber pigeon now that I've shot it? Is it gone forever? Did it explode and disintegrate? It exploded and disintegrated. And I shot it with a small caliber round as well, so... Yeah, it's a self-destruct of some... kind, I'm assuming. Okay. Well, aside from the pigeon, there isn't much guarding the entrance. Loads of dead bodies. This guy all in black. Looks like the bloody Gestapo. A policeman, I'm assuming, with the weaponry that he has. 9mm, Stimpack, quick hair trigger 9mm. Police truncheon. So, did Germany end up occupying the UK at some point? The Silent Streets. Okay, I'm very curious as to what this is.
The city's an eerie order to protect those we could, but it's a losing battle. I fear the darkness that shrouds London now is a darkness that will never lift. Every step through these abandoned streets, it feels like a painful march into the void. A void that swallows not only the present but also the past, leaving only the emptiness of what might have been.
Grim, but very poetically spoken. Hooligans! Finally, something I know how to fight with a degree of confidence. Just one hooligan. One lone hooligan. Okay, I don't need that shotgun actually that I just picked up. Yeah, you can take it. Monument Underground Station. Got him. Alright, so we're gonna investigate that that underground lab. I'm pretty confident we're gonna do that. There's no way we're not doing that. And right now, we're not leaving that for later. I'm not going anywhere until I figure out what's in there. But I was hoping to, I don't know, kind of like prepare for it a little bit by finding some ammo, something to trade with someone, like a walking cane. Christ almighty. You really don't need that, buddy, trust me. So, as I was saying, to prepare, I'll keep the makeshift knife. It's weight 1, value 25, so like it's actually worth selling. Service rifles, not so much. I'm going to get rid of 2 of them and the walking cane. Then, pencil left here. Okay. I'm keeping this, I'm keeping all the aid and all that stuff. No need to get rid of it. Winston, you have the privilege of once again carrying pretty much all of the junk that I've managed to collect up until now. Which is quite a lot of it, I have to admit. But, you know, tough luck, I guess. What else can I tell you? And this ought to probably give me an idea of how much I can... how much more I can carry with me, which is apparently tons. Okay, let's go to that lab. I have this idea in my head that the lab I'm going to go in now is at least somewhat similar to the original one I escaped from. And so what I'm thinking is it's going to be full of loot. Not weapons and ammo and stuff like that. I'm not expecting that, but I'm expecting materials, yes? Construction materials, junk that I can use to upgrade weapons, upgrade armor, and you know, build stuff and so on and so forth. Even comes with a chest of its own, an appetizer for the loot. 303 rounds, hero, Radex, service rifle, and pocketed metal right arm. Any of these two? Not really. I mean, the service rifles are really heavy and they don't... they're not very valuable. Ammunition for them is, I think, the most valuable thing. The rifle itself is, yeah, you know, a rifle. Okay. Monument hatch to the underground lab. Here we go. Or, actually, not yet. There is the monument itself that I can... The gentry can go fuck themselves. Right, I read that rather quickly and... with ease. Why do I get the feeling that up here I'm going to find something ungodly and terrifying? Like a teddy bear. No, that's not what I meant. Maybe through the door. Gamma rounds, sure. Shaped charge. You never know, I might need it if I want to blow something up down there. Surgical gloves. Ranger Ridiculous. You've collected an issue of Ranger Ridiculous. Ballistic weapons permanently do 5% more critical damage. It's not that useful. 5% more damage, period, would have been chef's kiss. But critical damage is, you know, it's not the biggest deal. Okay, so we are atop the monument to the Great Fire of London, the first one I'm assuming. Quite a view from up here, unfortunately most of it blocked off by rooftops. Loads of them, so, yeah, but we can make out a couple of things. That building looks interesting. There. Trafalgar Square, basically, right? Well, a little bit past Trafalgar Square, somewhere over there. Looks like an airfield, maybe? Well, with the Zeppelins, it would make sense. Or is it balloons? Those aren't really Zeppelins. Zeppelins have mobility of their own, right? They move on their own. Those are just balloons. But, yeah, still, balloons. I want to go there. Of course, not yet. This is where I'm going later. But for now... Acquire a language module. Do we know where it is? It's right across the river. Okay, yeah, so the language module is something that I'm going to acquire when I go back to the other side of the river, and also activate Mariner beacons, find a painting from the National Gallery. Find a painting from the National Gallery. Right, that's what we're doing next, probably. Because it's over there, or maybe meeting Yvette. No, we're going to meet Yvette, then we're going to go to the National Gallery. Of course, the problem is I need a settlement on this side of the river to trade with. And I'm really hoping I can find one soon. Because that would be very, very useful. I have... It's not even all the junk I have, it's the other things as well, like... Stuff I'm picking up, I have... aid items, shall we call them, that I need to sell to, weapons, miscellaneous things that hold little value to me in terms of construction and upgrades, so on and so forth. But all of that is later. Now, let us go down into the hole, or what was the expression? Yes, into the rabbit hole, Alice.